It's a lot less ice here this winter of 2016, but that's not going to stop us here on the upper end of Lake Oahe. You know, the story of this whole winter has been just less ice and these warmer temperatures, so everything's been behind, but you know, there's plenty of ice. I mean, it looks like there's 11 inches of ice, 10 inches of ice anyways, but these nasty pressures just keep popping up, and that's been the challenge, is trying to get to new areas. We're trying to get to some areas that haven't been fished yet. Want to try to look some things over and just do some exploring and try to find some spots that haven't been pressured. And the wheel craft, you know, it basically floats, and so it's probably one of the safest ways to travel on early ice, and you know, tremendous tool for getting out here and getting ahead of the crowds for sure.
This is the mouth of where we're going to fish. I want to get to this edge out here and kind of work from there to over here, shallow and deep. So we're just going to put out a bunch of holes.
You're finding that these fish run up and down this river channel, push in and out of the mouths of these bays as they're just following bait fish up and down the system.
These fish are following smaller bait fish up in here, but we should be catching crappie and walleye, pike. We're looking at drilling several holes in this location. We're looking at finding the edge of the submerged trees. And as we get to the edge of the trees, it's gonna drop off to a little bit deeper water where you've got a variation of species of fish. Looking at it on top, you really can't find the underground trees. We know they're over here somewhere, so we're just gonna start popping holes. We're about 20 feet here. We got to be getting close here.
Got a fish on. There he is, there he is. There. This water is so clear out here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice walleye. Come on up here. There we go, look at that. Awesome, great Lake Oahe walleye right there. I'll get this spoon out. There. But yeah, just that pink rattle and blade spoon I've been using so much here the past couple of winters. Just a phenomenal lure right there. Now we're just going to work our way down this break line. This point comes way out here, and we're just running the break line. And we caught that last fish here in our furthest hole in about 20 feet of water, but we just keep following this contour. Maybe drill a few more holes out deeper here as the sun gets a little bit higher, but it's trolling on ice. We're just going to keep moving. It's such big water out here, you just cannot pick a spot and sit. You really, really, really have to move and go hunt for them. There he is. There's like a nice eater. That fish there would look good in grease, as we say.
What's neat about these Vexilars is I can zoom into the bottom 6 feet to see if anything's swimming by. The walleyes tend to come off the bottom, and what's neat is if they want it, they'll just attack it and swallow that lure. About 3 years ago, my wife let me splurge and buy my first wheelcraft. As you can see today, we have a lot of good ice, but there's a lot of weak ridges in the area, and to get over here we had to cross about 2 or 3 of them. You just couldn't get here with a ordinary ATV. If something would happen, you would be basically on your own.
Oh, there we go. Come on. yeah. Feel like a good fish?
Decent.
All right. There you go.
Not great, but it's good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. A lot of fish that size would be just perfect for eating. What I've been doing is I've been pinching off just a minnow head on this clam rattling blade spoon and pinching it far enough back on that head to where I still have the air bladder in place. And what happens is it causes that minnow to ride horizontally. And so when you get a little bit tougher bite, it seems like when you get that minnow to ride horizontally, when you just barely rock that spoon, that minnow will just kind of roll in place. Just a deadly little tip for catching fish. You just come up when they're really hesitant. You'll see them come up on the vexor. They're not coming in and crushing it. They're just creeping up and they can just grab onto it. And when that minnow is riding horizontal, it seems like they just grab onto it a lot better. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, fun walleye. There. Yeah, there's some really good year classes in Lake Oahe right now. And
the last couple of weeks out here, around 33 feet seems to be the area where most active walleye are at. And we're fishing an area right off the main channel between about 25 and 33 feet. And the way it looks, my line is going straight down. I'm in 30 feet of water. There's like no current here. Here we go. Got one on here. There.
that looks like a good bend on the rod.
Ooh, nice. Here's a nice Lake Oahe walleye. Thanks to our map chips, we're working a lot of structure in the area and chasing these nice walleye. Away he goes.
Oh, there's a fish. Getting to be that time. The sun's going down. I'm surprised, really. You know, we've caught fish all day. And as clear as this water's, oh yeah, look here, you can see that fish coming up. Yeah, another great eater. We've caught a lot of walleyes today. And basically every good looking spot that we fished today has had walleyes on it. That's a great sign. But you know, early ice is the best, but you know, this is an opportunity where somewhere on Lake Oahe, if you follow these fish as they move up and down through this system, just some tremendous opportunities, and it probably is really an overlooked opportunity for a lot of ice anglers. But it's big water and that can intimidate a lot of people, but it is sure worth the exploration. It's worth getting out here because this lake is full of walleyes.